Good afternoon to all of our valuable fans. It is a fair weather Wednesday afternoon here in the shoe capital of the Philippines, Marikina. And right now, the action is about to heat up as our matches for today could actually set the tone for the remaining matches ng ating mga kupunan. At first up nga, itong defending champions natin, Quezon Tangerines, going against, of course, the battle-tested Negros. And for our main event, nandiyan ang Caloocan AM Spikers going against the Marikina Lady Shoemasters. The victory-hungry two teams proving us that they are still worth it to be climbing in the top of our standing here. Ako nga pala si Jong Panerian. Later makakasama natin, of course, Sheila Salaysay and Nico Arian joining me on the panel. And you can catch all the games live and free, of course, exclusively on pusup.com. Your game, your community. Join now. Powered by Smart, the official telco partner of the MPVA. A special thanks to our media partners, Smart Sports and Puso Pilipinas. And for sure, tumakupunan natin must have been really preparing here in this match because this could actually set the tone ng mga natitirang laban nila dito in the MPVA on the second round. So if you're nothing to do here at home, timbahay ka man, or whether you're here in Marikina, you can come over here to witness the great action. Again, first up is our defending champions going against the once podium finisher, Negros. At for the main event, Caloocan AM Spikers going against the Marikina Lady Shoemasters.
Continues here inside the Marikina Sports Complex. Sheena Basarte and the defending champs, Quezon Tangerines, looking to keep their winning streak alive, but they will have to do that against Ira Tutanes and the young and hungry Negros Bluehawks, looking to get a win here in this tournament. It is our match at hand to open things up in our Wednesday doubleheader. Quezon Tangerines kontra dito sa Negros Immaculada Worldwide. Such a beautiful venue of the Marikina Sports Center. Still here in the shoe capital of the Philippines. Magandang tanghali mga kariga. The name is Nico Aaron. Of course, joining me, Sheila Salaysay and Jong Panerio. You'll hear more from him throughout the sidelines. Ngayon, Sheila, today's first match, Negros and Quezon. It's gonna be a good game.
Yes, well, the defending champions on their 8th winning streak. While this is the first time playing for Immaculada this second round. And syempre, nung huli silang nagtagpo, medyo naging pabor ang laro dito sa Quezon, definitely. But we will see how these two teams, baka naman may baon na bago. Ito nga Negros against the defending champions.
Speaking of bound, tignan natin, Sheila, the team standings as we enter this match. We're in round number 2. Ito na ang mga lagay na ating kupunan.
That's correct. Yesterday's triple header also dito sa Marikina did not have an effect sa taktok ng standings but definitely shake the middle of the pack. Dasmariñas remaining perfect, winning 10 straight matches, followed by Quezon Tangerines in the second spot. Binyan Tatakjel Arellano in third place, and Pasay Lady Voyager sitting at fourth. After getting a win yesterday, San Juan Lady Knights, DHTSI, move up to the fifth spot in the pack, while Negros slipped to sixth place. Titingnan na natin kung makakaakyat nga ba ang Marikina Lady Shoemasters today, at yan ang aabangan natin mamaya hapon. Aaron.
Okay, Sheila, ngayon naman, tignan natin the previous meeting in the first round between these two teams. It went to 4 sets.
That's
Negros
correct.
versus Quezon. So, a lot of fight shown by both squads.
Yes, that happened last October 13, of course, and nakakuha ng isang set itong Negros. That was actually in, of course, second set. Third set rather, but hindi naging pabor pa din sa Negros ang resulta ng laro. You will see at the numbers, totally defense was dominating on the side of Quezon Tangerines with having 12 only to 5 of Negros. Pagdating sa aces, hindi sila, they're all on the same playing field. Siyempre, opensa at depensa, yan ang naging susi ng Quezon Tangerines to win this fourth match against Negros.
speaking of winning that previous match, Sheila, syempre, dun muna tayo sa Negros. Nakita natin dun, there are a lot of young stars dito sa team na to. But one of the standouts, Andrea Caparal, showing up in that match against Quezon. But in terms of Quezon naman, Clydel Katarig.
That's correct.
Really
Well,
performing well.
Glidel Katarig, also one of definitely the veterans for Quezon Tangerines. And, you know, kahit na marami nag-step up on that match, definitely it's this veteran stood out with 10 points, 9 attacks, and a block. And she has been consistent every time na hinuhugot siya ni Coach Jerry Yee, lalo na sa mga crucial matches. And definitely, alam mo yun, every time na bibigyan siya ng bola, it's sure a big percentage at puntos para sa Quezon Tangerines.
Yeah, showing the depth nitong defending champs natin. You have Katarig, you have the Lieses twins. Pero tumungo naman tayo sa kabila. Sheila, let's talk about the Negros Blue Hawks. It's a young squad. One of their standouts in the previous game, Andrea Caparal, showing up.
That's correct. Well, Andrea Caparal, one also of consistent of scorers of Negros Immaculado. Although, you know, they fell short against Quezon in their first encounter. Actually, Andrea Caparal led everyone in scoring. She was in attack mode all game long against Quezon, finishing 19 points. And syempre, nandun si Angelis Cosme, 9, Jela Lopez, 9, Moraga with 7, also contributed sa team, but only 7 players scored in total for the Blue Hawks. And si Caparal nga ang nangunguna, and she has been really, you know, one of the consistents para dito kay Coach Jessie.
So let's see nga, nabanggit mga Sheila, kung makaka-step up si Andrea Caparal and the Negros Blue Hawks against the defending champs. Pero bago yun, makibalita muna tayo kay Jong Panerio. He has some reports for us at the sidelines. Hi, Jong.
Hi Nico, hi Sheila. And yes, kung mapapansin niyo, there are actually new names played during Quezon Tangerines' previous matches. And those are actually Almonia, you have Delgado, Bagaan, and Tomas. And those are actually the rookies of CSB. And actually those played, and those games that they played, this is actually their test, their assignments, and they gave us a glimpse on what to expect. And meanwhile, ito namang Negros, they're banking on their familiar faces. They're staying true to their old form, and they're relying on the chemistry that they have had all throughout the season. So let's see if these rookies from CSB will continue to make an impact here in this match, or if the veterans of Negros continue to pave the way for another win here contra the defending champions. Back to you, Nico and Sheila.
Thank you so much, Jong. So yun nga, it's interesting to see in this game, Sheila. Siyempre nasa round number 2. Let's see if this Negros team, kung naaral nga nila ng todo itong Quezon, and if they can apply that same amount of potential dito sa larong ito.
Tama ka dyan. It's about the veterans, of course, more experience going up against this younger or fresher legs players on the other side of Negros. We will see.
Yeah, so it's a lot to look forward to dito. Ngayon, if you're near the venue, guys, then come over and join us. Pero sa mga hindi makapunta dito sa venue, don't worry because we got you covered. You could catch all the games live and free exclusively on pusubi.com. Your game, your community. Join now. That is powered by Smart, the official telco partner of the MPVA. And special thanks to our media partners, Smart Sports and Puso Pilipinas. So maraming salamat po to everyone who will join us here on the live stream platform. So ang dami nating abangan dito. It is round number 2 action here inside the beautiful, in the complete Marikina Sports Center. Such a beautiful venue dito, Sheila, and the shoe capital of the Philippines. Negros and Quezon up next here to open up our Wednesday doubleheader.
With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Only projects, plans, play, games. With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, Choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
First referee, Sphinx Kabusa. Second referee, Paul Fromil. Good afternoon and welcome to another edition of the Mahardika Pilipinas Volleyball Association here at the Marikina Sports Complex. Today's first game is going to be between the Quezon Tangerines and the Negros Immaculada Mega Wide Blue Hawks. And now the starting lineup for both teams, starting with the Quezon Tangerines. Led by their team captain at center, number 1, Chin Basarte. Outside hitter number 2, Camille Bartolome. Outside hitter number 11, Kyle Leses. Number 12, Ash Leses. Middle blocker number 15, Majoy Inocentes. Middle blocker number 21, Sam Nolasco. And their starting libero is number 5, Fiona Getiga. Head coach for the Tangerines is Jerry He. And now the starting lineup for the Negros Immaculada Mega Wide Blue Hawks. Led by their team captain, center number 8, Ira Tutanes. Outside hitter number 2, Eddie Cabral. Middle blocker number 3, Jael Moraga. Outside hitter number 4, Fifi Casera. Opposite hitter number 7, Jella Lopez. Middle blocker number 9, Sam Catamora. And their starting libero is number 5, Shekinah Barredo. Head coach for the Blue Hawks is Jesse Baroga.
Starting lineups para sa parehas na koponan. For the defending champs Quezon, it is Gine Basarte, Samantha Nolasco, Fiona Inocentes, the Lieses twins, Camila Bartolome, and Jessa Dorog. Para naman sa Negros, it is Ira Tutanes, Moraga, Catamora, Caparal, Casera, Jella Lopez, and the Irish Desmonte. So parehong koponan na to, looking to get another win in this tournament. And dami nating abangan dito, Sheila. Let's see if Negros has been able to figure out the Quezon puzzle.
Well, as of, I believe, this moment, siguro nakuha na nila or nabasa na nila yung lakas or kung paano nila kakalabanin itong Quezon. But we will see. They haven't been played for the last 3 weeks. Matagal-tagal din yun.
Oo. And here we go to open up the set. Strong attack by Jella Lopez.
Aggressive and anticipation ang nakita natin to begin this set, Nico. And well, she was left wide open, Jella Lopez, and she took it.
Yeah. Alam mo, ang interesting din ng squad na to, Sheila, talking about Negros, they're mostly comprised of young players, you know, in their prime, in their 20s. Kaya ang lakas ng potential ng team na to. And then you have also Quezon, a very young team as well. Of course, all that experience in the NCAA, and dami nilang madadala dito. So it's a good match for both squads.
Definitely, pero dito sa side ng, although both teams din may kanya-kanyang veterano, Katarig sa Quezon, and I can say Totanes already a veteran.
Oh, back-to-back points. Totanes right there setting up Lopez once again.
There was a bit of confusion on the floor defense dito sa side ng Quezon, and no communication at all in that last sequence.
So 2 straight points para dito sa Blue Hawks. Good start so far. And that's good for them and their confidence early. Make that a service ace. Moraga with that beautiful service ace. 3 consecutive points para sa Negros.
Una pa lang nakuha na niya yung kanyang rhythm.
Yeah.
But it's all about consistency. But this time, it's a good first ball for Quezon.
Napalakas lang doon. Quezon currently number 2 in our standings. And they want to remain at that top seed. Of course, very important din dyan. Yung chemistry nila, andun pa rin. They want to remain in that tip-top form. Heading into our playoffs para naman dito sa Negros. Of course, they would want to string a momentum of wins here in round number 2. Today's game is a chance for both teams to do just that. Lopez again. And she scores again.
Well, that's quite a kind of high already nung pagpalo niya. Hindi lang natansya ng maayos dito ng Quezon. She was just really using the hands of the blockers right there.
Balik sa service line, Jella Lopez. We go to Lieses. Picked up by Lopez. Oh, a little miscue there mula sa Negros. Puntos para sa Quezon.
Sayang yung opportunity. They were getting all the hard attacks. And it was just, you know, again, communication ang wala dito sa side ng Negros in that last sequence.
They have a 2-point cushion now over the defending champs. Good serve. Oh, Kaparal.
Meron nang kumuha nung bola doon sa spot na yon, but still, you know, not enough for them to be able to save the ball.
Andrea Caparal, nakita din natin yung first meeting nila, Sheila. One of the standouts para dito sa Negros. So, she's been able to find her rhythm early on here against the Tangerines.
Another ace for Negros. So far, it's first ball at depensa. That's what's hurting the Tangerines at this part of the set.
The service line has been Negros' friend. Lopez. Totanes. Oh, good hit.
That's a little bit, you know, mababa yung bitin yung setup, but still yung atake and yung approach, good cross-court kill for Casera.
8-3 is our score in our first technical timeout.
Projects, plans, play, game! With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now!
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app. Choose your number. Activate the eSIM and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Double the impact, Lieses twins spiking through the years. It is a story that goes beyond the numbers. This unbreakable bond between these two athletes who have literally shared the same path since day one. The Lieses twins, Ash and Kai, told me that playing side by side has always been their comfort zone. From King's Montessori, where they first learned the fundamentals of discipline, to College of St. Benilde, where they refined their game and learned how to handle pressure on bigger stages. Every step has shaped the players they are today. At ngayon nga, as a key members of the reigning champions, Quezon Tangerines, the twins continue to mirror each other's energy and excellence. But as per Coach Jerry, sabi niya nga kanina na mas okay itong si Ash when it comes to reception, but right now it's paying off big time, with both of them landing in the league's top 10 attackers this season. Identical man, not in looks, but in passion and power, these twins continue to make their mark as one of the league's best attackers. These twins prove us that when it comes to teamwork and trust, blood really does run deep. Balik sa inyo, Sheila and Nico.
Thank you, Jong. It's really nice, Sheila, to have relatives or even your sister to share the court with, to compete with your brother or sister. Ang ganda ng bond na yun, to have the Lieses twins sharing the court here in the MPVA.
Well, they're not the new. I mean, they're not the only or the first sisters sa mundo ng sports na naging teammates, regardless of what sport they are in. But I believe dito sa MPVA, they're, the first or only twin sisters na nasa top attackers ng liga natin. And that what's make them, stand out among the other siblings na nakita natin naglalaro. And definitely, it's a kind of challenging, of course, kapag teammate mo, kapatid mo, hindi naman sa lahat ng oras magkakasundo sila. But still, they are definitely doing good for Quezon.
And that was a power spike presented by Smart Power All 99. Load now. Yeah, the Lieses twins. Double the threat para dito sa Quezon. But so far, it has been all Negros in this opening set. A 6-point advantage.
Good start for Negros. At parang maganda ata yung napahinga sila ng medyo matagal. But we will see, it's all about consistency and sustainability if they can maintain the same intensity all throughout this game.
Oh, may sagot agad dun. Basarte with that front row attack.
Oh, you will like how aggressive she is and presence of mind. Definitely knowing where to put the ball on the other side.
The power of IQ in every sport. Tutanes goes to Lopez and they connect once again.
But that has been, I think, second or third time na nagkaroon ng dinala ng open spiker yung bola sa cross court. But still, hindi nagagawa ng paraan dito ng Quezon.
Yung pag-usapan natin kanina, Sheila, pregame, it's the potential of this Quezon team. You have a lot of young and hungry ladies here to really prove themselves on the court. Then you have the leader like Tutanes really guiding them through. It's been showing here in the first set number 1.
Ang ganda ng depensa pinapakita nitong dalawang koponan na ito. You've been seeing a couple of back and forths, but it was Bartolome who was able to put an end to that rally.
One of our longest rallies so far. Getting that right through the blockers is Bartolome. Inching that lead back to 5, but Negros, good start to this game. Really taking it to the defending champs. Tutanes. Oh, Moraga once again.
Well, I really love how Negros has been moving, getting their first balls really good. Kaya naman nakaka-convert sila sa puntos.
And that was a power spike presented by Smart Power All 99. Load now. Moraga with that powerful attack from the front row. Playing with a lot of confidence. Itong Negros Blue Hawks. Dorog. And they connect that time. Quezon scores once again.
Yes, that's a really wise move coming from kay Lieses. Nakita na niya na I think medyo mababa na yung pagpasok niya nung sinet sa kanya yung bola. She just really maximized the blockers of Negros in that last setup.
5-point is still our ball game here. Pagitan ng dalawang koponan. Tutanes. Gusto Caparal. That's digged up by Quezon. Oh, good drop shot by Lopez. Better dig by Bartolome. Oh, good attack.
Well, you can see how she really made an adjustment in that last setup. Already underneath the ball, malayo na sa net, pero nagawan pa niya ng paraan. Making it really difficult for Barredo to pick that up.
Ang galing ng adjustment niya, Sheila. Nakita natin dun. She stopped midway before the run. Timely spike. Free ball. Bibigay ng Negros. They go back to Caparal. Lieses. Oh, napasobra doon si Bartolome.
Oh, that was a miss hit coming from Bartolome. Medyo pitin na kasi yung pagka-setup sa kanya.
And back to 5-point lead itong Negros. It's been some errors din, Sheila, mula sa Quezon. And
Yep.
that's how Negros has been able to capitalize.
Except in that last attack coming from Lieses.
And Dorog, she will check out. It is Fiona Getigan checking in for Quezon. Camila Bartolome now to serve. Tutanes. Strong hit. That Tutanes to Caparal connection working early.
Well, in the whole team of Negros moving differently, there's improvement in the way they covered the floor, in the way they try to safeguard that net. Defense and offense, kung titingnan mo yung galaw nila, walang lumalapag talaga.
Negros coming in hot in set number 1. But Quezon with an answer right away. Lieses.
Besmonte and Caparal just look at each other and walang kumuha ng bola.
Good start here for both teams, pero the confidence nitong Negros, Sheila, no? It's like they found something here in this game. But Quezon, the defending champs, really fighting back and keeping themselves in this set number 1.
Miscommunication on the setup for Quezon. Oh, long rally so
Yeah.
far.
Oh, good dig. Nolasco, she says, let me put that one away.
You can see everyone on the floor from the two teams moving, reading, and anticipating all the setups, all the balls kapag opensa yung isang koponan.
Of course, Samantha Nolasco, isa sa mga veterano para dito sa Quezon. One of the main leaders for the defending champs. And she gets herself on the board. Ito naman, Cara Tamon checking in para dito sa Negros. Number 18 for the Blue Hawks. Seeing her first minutes of play.
Being crafty in that last attack by Casera. And, sayang.
Yeah.
There was a check by Caparal.
Back-to-back points para sa Quezon. Kaya naman, napa-timeout dito ang Negros. Let's listen in.
Nandyan ka para tumulong dyan, ha? Ha? Yung dalawa ikot na yan. Tuloy mo, trabaho ka. Pipi! Trabaho. Tara! Yung may dikit yung ano mo. Mali malaki. Adjust ka na lang. Huwag mo na munang bigyan si Sam sa gitna. Dulo-dulo lang. Ito lang. Ito lang. Tsaka ito, ha? Sa'yo. Ha, Sam?
Yeah, good reminders there mula kay Coach Jesse Baroga. You know, it's good pointers. Siyempre, naramdaman niya 2 points na lang ang pagitan ng pares na kupunan dito.
Kanina consistent kasi na lima yung lamang nila. But, you know, this extra effort exerted by Quezon and a few errors from them like that really trims the lead. Kaya naman isa na lang yung kalamangan nila.
That's one thing na ayaw mong gawin kontra dito sa defending champs. Because you know, if you commit an error, Quezon will capitalize. Slow start for them, but now they've inched closer. It's only a 1-point game. Free ball mula sa Negros. Oh, free ball din. Oh, good dig.
Loving how Calieses really manning the floor.
Good rally so far. They go to Lieses. Ah, good connection. Good setup by Tamon.
Grabe yung reflexes nila, no? At saka yung pagbasa nila sa bola. Yung habol kanina ni Calieses. But everywhere she was trying to cover and get those balls out.
Kaya naman, that leads us to our second technical timeout.
Fans, play, game! With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now!
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Nagbabalik ang Manny Pacquiao sa MPVA, ang liga para sa lahat. Ito, Sheila, let's talk about one of the main standouts para dito sa Negros, Andrea Caparal, the opposite hitter. Top 1 so far in the league, our best scorer, 116 total points.
Grabe yung effort na pinakita niya all throughout this season. Partida, para kakasimula lang nila. This is their first game after 3 weeks. First game in the second round, but she has already accumulated those points, making her our top 1 attacker. Imagine the effort, the strength, and consistency nito ni Andrea.
She has been solid and one of the main keys para dito sa Negros. Andrea Caparal, even nung first match nila dun, Sheila, siya din nag-stand out. Really playing with a lot of confidence.
You know, that is a big help for Negros when it comes to leadership and skill, you know, display of strength as well. Dahil syempre, alam naman natin, it's not all the time that you know, the team captain is the one leading, the leading scorer, but you know, you who can show leadership and syempre yung ganda ng laro. At kung yung nahahatak yung ganda ng performance mo, nakakahatak yan sa team mo. So, ang sagot dyan is she's just one of the key players dito ni Coach Jessie who can also really make the difference and pull her team up.
Ang maganda rin dito, Sheila, kay Caparal, no? It removes the pressure of players like Tutanes, Jella Lopez. Parang her performance makes the load a little more easier para sa mga kasamahan niya dito sa Negros. Kaya naman, they have a 2-point advantage.
You know, pero well, kung siya lang lagi ang mag-lead when it comes to Negros, that will not work all the time. You know, she needs reinforcement. She needs also another teammate or everyone on the floor with her to work as a team.
Ira Tutanes, team captain, checking back in the ball game. Siya naman ngayon ang nasa service line. Been with Negros from the inaugural season, season 1, and now we are in season number 2. And she has seen this team go through a lot. Oh, good hit there. Katarik.
Actually, it was Inocentes who was able to hit that one. Yes, and Katarik is just on the floor right now. Ang gusto ko dito sa dalawang teams na to, you know, it's fearless eh. Yung lakas ng loob, lalo na kanina pa natin nakikita yung kanilang reflexes, yung bilis ng kanilang galaw, yung basa sa bola. But there was someone who touched the net in that last setup.
Negros playing with a lot of force. Ayan ang gusto mo makita dito, Sheila. No? You know you're gonna face the defending champs. You don't want them to get in their game. Gusto mo ikaw agad mismo magdikta ng laro. No? You wanna take it to them. You wanna get right out the gates. You wanna start strong.
That is what's happening at the early part of this set. Kaya nga tumaas o lumaki sa 5 ang kalamangan nitong Negros. But medyo sa gitna or until right now, nakukuha ng Quezon unti-unti yung momentum na ito. Although Negros is still on top by 2.
Wow. A little miscue there para sa Quezon. Balik sa 4 ang lamang ng Negros. Or balik sa 3 rather. 5 points away are the Blue Hawks para makuha itong set number 1. But service error there. Point will go to Quezon.
That is, paghagis pa lang niya. Actually, pag-angat pa lang niya nung bola. Alam mo na that magsa-service error yung service na yon ni Moraga.
Flores checking in for Quezon. Francis May Flores. She's had those standout games din para dito sa Tangerine, Sheila. Isa to sa mga magic bunot ni Coach Jerry.
One hand set up.
Oh. Tutanes showcasing her skill.
One of her forte actually been really good at it.
Gaano kahirap yun, Sheila? I mean, in hindsight, for the non-volleyball players dito, no? When you one hand set rather, it looks like it's so easy to do. But when you're actually on the court, pag ginawa mo yun, that's a high-level skill.
Yeah, it's a timing talaga. And of course, the contact to the ball, just like what Kylie Esses did. Solid contact when she hit that ball.
The Lieses twins showing us why they are double the threat. Kaya naman, 2-point ball game pa rin ito. Neither team wanting to give away set number 1. Caparal. Good dig there. Tutanes. Goes back to Caparal. They go to Nolasco for Quezon. Good rally so far. Oh, Samantha Nolasco says, let me put an end to that. And now we're at 21 apiece.
Well, she was left open, wide open. Nakita mo that the blocker was delayed. Caparal was there, pero she was not able to block that line of attack from Nolasco.
Kaya naman, ito na Sheila, nakabalik na agad ang Quezon. Basarte, they go back to Nolasco. That connects.
Well, same spot for Nolasco, but this time you can see variation when it comes to her attack, just dropping it over. And at this part, nakalamang na itong Quezon.
Kaya naman, makinig tayo dito kay Coach Jessie Baroga.
Kasi puro attempt lang tayo, hindi natin tinutuloy. Ano lang natin? Girls, darito lang, dito lang, o dito. Pupursento kayo na last ko yan. Sam, kunin mo na. Pupursento kayo na last ko yan, ha? Okay. Ay, pagka ano, bigyan mo na lang kayo. Malit sa blackers niya. Adi, taas mo. Try mo lang. Try mo lang. Ay, diskarte, pagka wala, dulo.
And good time out there for Coach Jessie Baroga. Nolasco, point of emphasis niya doon. He knows once she gets going para dito sa Quezon, it can be dangerous. And I also love what he said, diskarte. You know, minsan di mo na kailangan ng strategy, Sheila. No? It's just about common sense and sinabi niyang diskarte dun sa laro.
Yun ang kailangan talaga nila ngayon because you have Nolasco in front of you plus the Lieses, one Lieses, and dagdag mo pa si Katarig. But well, there's still has to confirm if that's an in or out. But I'm telling you, because look at the lineup that Negros has, walang kasing tangkad ni Nolasco that can defend the net against her. But what they can do is, of course, is to good timing and reading of the ball.
That's one challenge para dito sa Negros. Let's see if they can make that adjustment early on in this match. Pero ngayon, 2 points naman ang lamang ng defending champs. Make that 3 points.
Medyo buka at saka nakalihis talaga. Even her body was facing, sobrang facing the ball outside of the court na. So definitely when she hit it, yung angulo ng bola lalabas.
Tutanes tries to go to Caparal. Quezon is at set point. Can Negros stay alive? Free ball. Basarte. Goes to Lieses. Tanes to Caparal. Good save. Tutanes. Good connection right there to Katamora.
I also like how these two teams yung talagang kumakapit, no? And every point is really important. Kasi for Negros, they've been leading almost, the whole set. Pero nabawi yan ng Quezon towards the, in the 20s already. So malaking bagay yon. They have to limit their errors and definitely put extra effort. As I say, that limiting their errors, and it's, not a really good way for Negros to end set number 1.
I hope you did. Di mo naman na-jinx yun, Sheila.
Hindi,
It's okay. It's okay. And that takes us to the end of set number 1. It is Quezon drawing first blood. 25-22 is our score. The defending champs up by 1 set.
Projects, plans, play, game! With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Only projects, plans, play, game! With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Only projects, plans, play, game! With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Nagbabalik ang aksyon dito sa Manny Pacquiao's MPVA. And to open things up, it is the defending champs starting strong, showing resilience doon sa set number 1, 25-22, winning that one. Tignan natin yung highlights doon, Sheila.
It was really a good showing to start this set kasi ang ganda ng pinapakita ng Negros. And everybody was working on their defense and offense. Binabasa nila yung atake ng Quezon. Walang lumalapag na bola. That is until, right after the second technical timeout. Pero pagtungtong ng 20s, unti-unting kinukuha ng Quezon Tangerines yung momentum. And, being able to sustain that from there. And kaya naman nagtuloy-tuloy yung puntos nila. And you have Sam Velasco, getting back-to-back points from the offense. It was definitely great effort towards the end for Quezon Tangerines. Kasi kung titingnan natin yung attacks, it was only doon sa opensa, lumamang ang Quezon. But everything else, pantay sila. And the aces, well, malaking bagay yung 2 points. At nagpamigay din naman sila ng isang error. But, I'm telling you earlier, it's about consistency all throughout the game.
And set number 2 has begun. Nico Aaron alongside Sheila Salaysay and of course Jong Panerio at courtside. At okay, yung opening match natin dito, Sheila. Negros showing a lot of fight doon to start off set number 1, but nabanggit mo nga, Quezon just being more consistent and the resilience they showed in our opening set to take that one back from Negros.
That's correct. Well, back-to-back points na ang Negros sa simula ng second set natin, and this is how they started in the first set. Titingnan natin this time kung papabor na ba sa kanila itong set number 2.
And good start so far para dito sa Blue Hawks. 2 puntos agad ang naitala nila dito. Can they keep that lead when they have it? That is the question for Negros here in set 2. They had a 5-point lead. It even went as much as 6 in set number 1. But Quezon fighting back.
For excellent net defense being displayed here by Negros. You have Moraga and Lopez in front. Kita mo, ang ganda ng timing nila. That second or third already. At hindi nababasa, hindi na-anticipate ng Quezon yung pagbalik ng bola.
Bright spot para dito sa Negros for their blockers. But Lieses able to put Quezon on the board dito sa set number 2.
For Negros kanina, ang ganda kasi nung inunahan na nila Inunahan na nila sa umpisa. That's why they were able to sustain yung lead nila, yung 5-point lead nila. But bumitaw sila towards the end. It was, Quezon showing more experience in that towards the last part of set number 1. But in this last sequence, it's Inocentes, contributing here from the middle.
Inocentes, good start mula sa kanya. Sherry Stellar set number 1. And continuing that here in set number 2, back-to-back points. Para sa Quezon, balik naman sa 3. It's a 3-point game. And it's been those errors para sa Negros. That's why Quezon has been capitalizing. Tutanes goes to Lopez, finding that blank space and capitalizing.
Yes, sobrang brainy. And of course, Lopez in that last sequence. Ang laki kasi nung area na naiwan on the side of Quezon. It was just too easy for her to put that ball in the empty spot.
Oh, may sagot naman agad dyan. Bartolome,
one of the freshies dito ni Coach Jerry Yee. She came from Bacolod, Taitung. And she has been, one of the bright spots so far and very promising for Quezon.
right through the blockers. It's been Lopez for Negros and Bartolome for Quezon, but Lopez showing up on that one. Alam mo, ang maganda dito kay Lopez, Sheila, no? She is a strong hitter, strong attacker. Pero kanina nakita natin the placing, kaya niya i-diversify yung mga attacks niya.
Well, that's how, the IQ of our players here. And I believe, it has developed kasi hindi lang siya or sila yung naglalaro dito on the floor already, being able to recognize more strategic when it comes to their attacks, versatile as well, and anticipation. Hindi lang puro power, hindi lang puro lakas. They're also reading the defense of the other team.
And Bartolome read that one well. Kaya naman, 5-all again ang ating talaan. Back and forth here in set number 2. Oh, strong hit.
Sayang, tumama.
Yeah.
Ang lakas kasi nung
Oo.
palo That is somewhat difficult to contain kapag ganun kalakas yung atake.
Kahit na nakuha ng reception sa sobrang lakas ng palo ni Caparal, it reached the ceiling. And that is why they have a 1-point advantage.
Great save here by Negros.
Lieses, a good hit.
And I like how Casera able to read those kind of hits. Kita mo kanina, yung pangalawa, naiangat pa rin niya, di ba? Pero, she didn't have enough time to get her balance kasi tumakbo nga siya from the earlier attack. But yung pagkabasa niya sa bola, galing.
Caparal through the blockers, and that is good. Back and forth. Andrea Caparal playing with a lot of confidence.
Minsan sasabihin mo na lang, it's not just about power talaga eh. Diskarte mo talaga kung paano mo mauutakan yung blockers mo, kung paano ka makakakuha ng puntos.
At yun ang pinaalala ni Coach Jesse Baroga kanina, diskarte para dito sa Negros. Pero may diskarte rin itong si Samantha Nolasco.
Hindi na nakagalaw si Besmonte doon kasi alam niya sa kanya pupunta eh.
And that was a power spike presented by Smart Power All 99. Load now. Samantha Nolasco.
Buti na lang mabilis siya magtaas ng kamay niya kasi kung hindi, mafe-facial siya ni Nolasco doon sa last setup na yun.
You do not want to be on the receiving end of that.
Oo naman.
You gotta keep the beautiful looks. Oh, drop shot by Inocentes.
That's kind of, lack of anticipation on the side of Negros.
Kaya naman, 1-point game, 8-7 is our score as we approach our first technical timeout.
Plans, play, game! With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Leading the league against the odds, that's Andrea Caparal. The Negros standout just learned na siya pala yung number 1 when it comes to scoring. One of the only 3 players to surpass the 100-point mark this season. And knowing Andrea, that's news won't make her settle. It will only fire her up even more. But for her, it's not just about the stats. Her coach shared that Andrea's focus has always been on doing what's expected of her, giving her all every game and setting the tone, and being that steady presence her team can lean on. Alongside Angel Labacon, she was a key piece in Negros finals run during the inaugural season of MPVA. And now, she's carrying the same torch and mission of bringing that glory back to Negros. Through all the struggles this season, Andrea continues to lead by example in trusting her teammates and pushing through adversity and keeping the fire alive for Negros. Every spike, every point for our number 1 scorer is a reflection of her grit, pride, and the unshakable belief that champions are built from heart as much as from skills. Back to you, Sheila and Nico.
Grabe talaga yung storya na yun, Jong. With all heart and passion ang iyong storya. But, this is, I believe, Caparal makes the lives of her teammates easier just because she's leading them on the floor, not only in stats. Pero timeout muna tayo.
Ibibigay mo na lang ibibigay. Alam mo yayari sa atin pagka ganun. Maliwanag na sa'yo na naman yung bola eh. At itutuloy mo lang. Ano naman oh.
Somewhat frustrated, frustration ang narinig natin dun sa timeout ni Coach Jessie Baroga because, they've been doing better at the start of the second set pero nakakuha at nabawi ito ng Quezon just like that.
Not happy is Coach Jesse Baroga with his young squad. They showcased a lot of light dun sa set number 1. Pero dito set number 2, konti-konting nakakalamang na ang defending champs.
Grabe yung palo na yon ni Lieses. No, it's Really, ang nipis nung pagkapalo, ang nipis nung pagkalapag sa floor, but still, she was able to get another point.
Samantha Nolasco, as we saw earlier, 7 points already dito sa larong ito, showcasing her height difference at the front of the net.
Errors keep piling up now for Negros. Kanina, 2 lang yan. Ngayon, 5 na. That's going to hurt them.
Yan ang ayaw mo mangyari if you are Negros, especially against Quezon.
Effortless si Totanes. But there's a violation called against her.
6 points ang lamang dito ng defending champs. Momentum slowly on their side. Tignan natin kung makakabalik nga dito ang Negros. They want to get set number 2 here. Wouldn't want to give the defending champs a 2-set advantage. And that point will go to the Blue Hawks. Saan kayo hugot ng lakas? Itong Negros started off strong. Good start para dito kina Andrea Caparal. Reaching that 100-point mark in our tournament. Jella Lopez also one of the standouts. Can they dig deep and fight back dito sa ating set number 2? Samantha Catamora naman to serve. So din sa mga magic bunot para dito kay Coach Jesse Baroga. Back-to-back points for the Blue Hawks.
Medyo mababa na yung contact that time ni Lieses sa bola, just hitting that towards the net.
And Samantha Catamora again at the service line. Still in this, only a 3-point game. Beautiful service ace.
Ang kailangan ng Negros yan to get more points. At makahabol dito sa Quezon. Well, so far, it's Quezon dictating the pace, dictating the tempo.
Unlike dun sa set number 1, it was Negros coming right out the gates. But here in set number 2, Quezon wanted to make sure they were the ones who dictated how this one went. That's why they have a 3-point lead. Pero dikit pa rin to, Sheila. If one thing we know about Negros, this team never gives up. We've seen their
Correct.
resilience all throughout the seasons. They can fight back from any deficit.
That's right. That's what you like about Negros. Kung akala na natin, bumibigay na. Pero inuunti-unti lang pala.
Just like that. Back to a 2-point ball game. And it is team captain Ira Tutanes to serve. Bartolome. Oh, good block. Lopez. And Moraga.
And walang nakabasa on the floor for Quezon, and excellent timing para naman dito sa Negros.
Tutanes goes to Lopez.
Even drop balls nababasa ng Quezon.
Bilis ng adjustment ng Quezon dun. They give a free ball. Negros goes to Lopez.
Too much angle. At lihis yung palo ni Lopez.
Medyo na-excite siya doon. Still a 2-point ball game though. This set can go anyone's way. The Lieses twins have been stellar so far, but so has Jella Lopez. And inching themselves closer now to 1 point.
If they can get, good first balls, kung makakaangat talaga sila, mas magiging madali buhay ni Totanes and everyone else on the side of Negros, because surely they can convert. But the question is, how consistent they can be when it comes to getting those balls.
And that's the challenge for a young team, Sheila. No? It's the consistency.
That's correct. Or after a few exchanges when it comes to attacks, it was still Quezon being able to get that point.
And here are all our fans in attendance, and this was this game's community camp powered by pusupi.com. Your game, your community. Join now, enjoying all the action as we enter our second technical timeout.
Plans, play, game! With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now!
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Nagbabalik ang MPVA, ang liga para sa lahat. Jahil Moraga, isa sa mga standouts and middle blocker, the best blocker as of now, Sheila, dito sa ating MPVA. Stellar performance and solid defense para dito sa Negros.
Ang ganda nga, I mentioned this earlier, yung depensa, basa, anticipation dito, of course, ni Moraga is present.
4 blocks so far dito, Sheila, sa ating match. And she's been solid. The great wall of Moraga. But that service there
Except that one.
will go Quezon's way. Still a 2-point game here in our opening match of our Wednesday doubleheader. Nico Aaron alongside Sheila Salaysay and Jong Panerio, bringing you all the action from the beautiful, vibrant city of Marikina. And what a match we have so far. Quezon and Negros. Quezon, number 2 in our standings. They want to polish some things here heading into the playoffs. Ito namang Negros, wanting to get another win in this tournament and further develop this young squad. And 18 points now for the defending champs. Still a close game, 2 points.
Walang makapag-dominate
Yeah.
completely between these two teams. And maganda actually yun dahil nakikita nila yung progress sa kanilang pagsali dito sa ating tournament.
Ganda, good match. That's what you expect when you have Negros and Quezon going head-to-head. Both young squad in their prime. It doesn't matter what the standings are when these two teams meet. Sigurado ang ganda ng volleyball niyan. As we see here, 18-17. And pinasok ulit ni Coach Jessie Baroga. Number 18, Cara Tamon. Ang ganda kasi ng pinapakita niya dito, Sheila. She has been one of the bright spots for Negros in this match. And ang ganda ng tiwala na binibigay sa kanya. And so does Andrea Caparal. 8 points already against Quezon.
Binibigyan lang ni Coach Jerry usually pag nakakalamang yung kalaban, pinapasok niya talaga tong dalawa na to. Because it's going to be a different kind of strategy when it comes to the floor.
Good dig. We go to Ashley SS. Oh, beautiful dig as well. Besmonte. And that hard work pays off para sa Negros and they even things up. It is 18 apiece.
I like how Casera really playing, you know, strategically and intentionally in that last sequence. Nakita na niya kung gaano kaalanganin yung setup kaya ginamit yung kamay ng kalaban.
Andrea Caparal at the service line. 8 points now for Negros. Tamon to Siason. Good hit. Good save by Quezon. Good rally so far. Tamon. She will go to Caparal. Digged up by Doro. Oh, beautiful rally from both teams. Oh, good save
Yeah,
by
that's
the
a
Blue
good ball.
Hawks.
Still a good ball.
Oh,
Napagod si Casera.
yeah. Wow, what a rally. One of our longest so far dito, Sheila, in set number 2.
And Quezon, kakampi nila yung net sa
Yeah.
part ng game na to.
The net and the service line. But you have to appreciate the resilience of Negros in that one. It's a 1-point game. Make that a 2-point game.
Kasi nung una nga sila nagtapat, it was won by Quezon Tangerines. Ngayon, ramdam ko na mas eager sila
Oo.
manalo dito sa larong to.
Both hungry squads wanting to continue their high notes dito sa MPVA. Binalik ulit ni Coach Jerry si number 7, Francis May Flores. Mamon. Too strong there para kay Casera.
But she was opting that the blockers of Quezon mahahawakan o matatouch ng konti yung bola.
3-point game. Kanina it was 18-all na dito, Sheila, but now it is a 3-point advantage for Quezon. Negros, they want to fight back. They're still in this set. Oh, but Quezon has other plans.
Hindi na nila hinahayaang makapuntos pa itong Negros, and they have been really aggressive and consistent.
And that was a power spike presented by Smart Power, all 99 load now. 4-point advantage for the defending champs. And let's listen in to Coach Jesse Baroga of Negros.
Tara, pag wala namang palo, ay pag wala namang pasa, huwag ka na sumugal doon. Huwag ka na sumugal doon. Doon na lang. Sobrang sobrang napaka-risk-taker mo eh. Irish!
It's all about, strategy again and consistency and knowing, how to outsmart the defense of Quezon.
Yeah.
This is for Negros. And Coach Jesse earlier was looking at Tamon, the second setter. Kailangan niyang paganahin ang kanyang creativity.
And Tamon looking to step up for Negros. Oh, good play there. Ashley SS this time. One half of the Lieses twins showcasing her prowess.
Yung maganda rin dito sa magkapatid na to kapag yung isa hindi masyadong gumagana, sasabihin lang ng isa, don't worry, I got your back.
I got you, sis. That's what they say. And the Lieses twins have been a threat so far for the defending champs. A 4-point game now. And I also like the sense of urgency na pinakita doon ni Coach Jesse Baroga, Sheila, in that recent timeout for Negros. Really urging the girls to take this set number 2.
But they have to be eager as early as, kanina sa timeout kasi they cannot just let Quezon Tangerines get those points easily.
But it looks like Quezon is cruising their way, leading to set point. Can they close it out, or will Negros push and stay alive? And they do.
That was out according to our officials. So tied at 19, or rather, it's a set point
Set
save.
point.
Yes, for Negros. Kaya naman babalik si Lopez ngayon on the floor.
Pati si Lopez and Tutanes. Binabalik ni Coach Jesse Baroga dito.
Solid front line for Negros.
But that attack was just too strong. Kaya naman, it is the second set belonging to Quezon. Off of that attack from Katarig. 25-20 is our score. Set number 2 to the defending champs. More action when we return.
Projects, plans, play, game! With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now!
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app. Choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Only projects, plans, play, game! With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app. Choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Only projects, plans, play, game! With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app. Choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Back to live action here in Manny Pacquiao's MPVA. Set number 2 was back and forth, but the defending champs dictating the pace in that one, Sheila. 25-20 ang nagintalaan natin doon.
Actually, sa simula nga ng second set, it was Negros displaying, great offenses, getting those points. Pero hindi na pinatagal ng Quezon, umabot pa ng second technical para naman silang mag-exert ng effort, umiscore on both ends, offense and defense, which hindi na nagugustuhan ni Coach Jesse Baroga ng Negros kasi nga mas nakakapuntos itong defending champs at mas nahihirapan yung team niya na maka-opensa o dumipensa.
And we have to appreciate then the fight of Negros doon. Close sets ang naging dito, Sheila. No, the first 2 sets were close, but Quezon able to capitalize as we take a look at our highlights.
But this time, it's totally different. Totally different ang numero for Quezon and Negros. Pagdating pa lang sa atake, 15-8. At malaking bagay din yung opponent errors. Mas madaming ipinamigay itong Negros na nakatulong talaga para mas lalo pang makamove forward ang Quezon at makuha itong set number 2.
And the best attackers so far, Sheila, in our match na pag-usapan natin kanina, the dynamic duo, the Lieses twins.
Oo naman. Well, actually, for the team of Coach Jerry, kahit sino ay umaangat. But still, this Lieses, Kyle Lieses, 55 success rate when it comes to her attacks. Para naman kay Shahana, that's si Ash, 52.78 success rate. And Nolasco, of course, hindi natin pwedeng makalimutan. But she has been dominating the middle so far for Quezon, and that's really big time para dito sa Tangerines.
And you know what they say, Sheila, the numbers don't lie. Grabe, close to 50% for the 3 of them. So that's a good sign
Sila
if you're
pa lang,
Quezon.
no? Sila pa lang 50%. Paano pa kaya yung ibang players dito ni Coach Jerry?
Showcasing the depth nitong Tangerines.
Correct.
Oh, but also showing us her depth, Jella Lopez.
The presence of mind really was apparent in that last setup for Jella Lopez. Just, putting the ball at the back of the blockers. Ang taas ng elevation niya in that last setup. Kaya naman, mas madali sa kanya para mailagay lang yung bola.
And back-to-back points para dito sa Negros. Of course, if you're Negros dito, Sheila, you do not want to give up. Well, you put the 2 sets in the books. Brand new set to. If you could fight back here and gain that momentum, that confidence, it would be big for them. Here in set 3, good start so far for Negros.
I think they also maximize yung 3 weeks off nila. Kasi nga, this is their first game back for second round. At medyo matagal lang kanilang naging pahinga. Pero nakikita naman natin yung progress nila, yung improvement nila sa laro na to.
You wonder, no? That's the thing in any sport, no? For a team, especially a young team, if you have a week off, may pros and cons yan eh. But
Totoo.
so far, para dito sa Negros, Sheila, parang they look well-rested, showing they're sharp.
Yes, more than that, yung galaw nila sa loob ng floor, parang ang tatagal na nilang magkasama, which is, different from what we saw at the beginning of this tournament.
And can they bounce back here in set number 3? Para naman madala sa set 4 itong defending champs. Yesha Rojo getting on
Grabe
the
yung,
board.
tinan mo, grabe yung lakas. Ang ganda ng timing. At na-delay nga ang blockers for Negros, and it was taken advantage dito ng opensa ng Quezon. And as I say, that's advantage. It's a Jella Lopez naman taking matters into her own hands in that last setup.
Too strong para kay Jella Lopez. She has been stellar in this match. 9 points already para dito sa Negros.
Ang ganda na simula ng set number 1 ni Jella eh. And sunod-sunod, back-to-back points ang kanyang naiko-contribute sa team.
Parang hindi naubusan ng energy dito.
Totoo.
Si Jella Lopez.
Parang Yes Sisters lang din yan.
What did they have for breakfast?
And lunch.
And lunch.
And the training.
Yeah.
Grabe yung endurance nila, of course.
Both of them. Yes, as twins for Quezon. Jella Lopez and Caparal for Negros. The leaping ability, kahit sa set 3 na tayo, it's still there looking sharp. And that is why Negros has a 3-point advantage.
Excellent save dito ng Negros.
Rojo. Oh, good placement
Wow.
para kay Yesha Rojo.
I like, how the players or attackers of Quezon always ready, to approach and hit the ball just like that. Wala parang yung floor defense nila is scattered, but still, yung galaw, kung saan man dalhin ni Basate yung bola, nakaabang na agad yung mga spikers niya.
And Yesha Rojo now with 3 points. Para dito sa Quezon, isa din sa mga standouts from the bench. Yesha Rojo, the former UE standout, now with Benilde in the NCAA. And she's been another key piece para dito sa Quezon.
Ganda ng basa ng net defense dito ng Quezon. So you have Nolasco and Liesas in front. Rojo from the back. Too low.
Lang. Medyo kinulang doon. But 3 points already for Yesha Rojo. And it is a 3-point lead for Negros. Good start for both teams, but you have to appreciate the heart and the fight that Negros is showing dito, Sheila. Not bothered by those 2 sets.
Doon sila kilala eh. In the last match na nagharap itong dalawang koponan na to, only in the 3rd set na nakakuha ng set o nanalo ng set itong Negros against Quezon. Kaya doon natin masasabi na, they always, every set na nagsimula for them, it's always a brand new. At if they can, put all the effort they can para manalo lang, just like what we saw earlier. Pero mas malakas kasi yung, ikaw si Zam Nolasco nasa harap. Diba? Kakaiba.
8 points already for Lieses also at the service line. Lieses and Nolasco, the triple threat for Quezon. But Negros right now starting off strong in set number 3. A 2-point advantage as we approach our first technical timeout.
Plans, play, game! With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
You can easily feel the emotion on the Negros sidelines. Coach Jesse Baroga has been with his team through every heartbreak, every late-night practice, never losing faith in his players since he took over the leadership last season. He's the first to arrive and the last to leave. And earlier, after set number 2, Coach Baroga could be seen pointing out the setter and the coverage, noting that the lack of variation in floor support has affected the spiker's confidence to hit hard. But true to form, he keeps pushing them to fight back because for him, it's never just about volleyball. It's about building character one game at a time. So let's see if Negros can push this match to an extension and push for a 5-setter match against the defending champions, Quezon Tangerines. Back to you, Sheila and Nico.
Thank you, John.
Yes, posible. Posible sa ipinapakita dito ng Negros. Baka, makaisa nga sila dito. Pero nung first round, Nico, nakita ko there are quite a few games, siguro mga isa o dalawa, na hindi ginawang starter ni Coach Jesse. Itong si Tutanes, si Ira, and we asked why. And then he just said na kailangan or gusto niya na magkaroon ng exposure pa at masanay. At masanay ito nga si Tamon, yung second setter, na dalhin yung team. Pero may mga situations doon na hindi pa nakakakonekta si Tamon sa kanya mga spikers. Pero nung ibinalik si Tutanes, I'm referring to one same game. Nung naibalik na siya on the floor, nakita talaga yung difference of the connection, communication, plus leadership ni Tutanes compared kay Tamon.
Yeah, that's one thing with Coach Jesse. He likes to experiment, try many different combinations in every match, and that's what makes him such a versatile coach. He believes in all of his girls, and he's been with them ever since. And if you're a coach that's been with your group, you've seen the ups and downs nitong young squad mo ng Negros. It really helps you figure out the right combinations for every match.
Solid net defense. That's Lopez in front together, of course, with Katamora, if I'm not mistaken.
Ooh.
Oh, Moraga, rather. But there was a whistle called against Negros.
Good start dito, Sheila, ang Negros so far in this set 3.
Palagi naman from first set to second set, sila yung nakakauna, sila yung nakakalamang. Hindi lang nila natatapos yung set on their favor.
Will history repeat itself? Will they take a set number 3 over Quezon? It's just been about consistency para dito sa Blue Hawks. DSS.
Ganda na ng depensa pero sumabit sa net eh.
That ball goes quick para dito kay Lieses. And at the service line for Quezon, it is Zen Basilio.
Ay, may kakilala ako, Zen Basilio, one of the talagang pinapanood dito ng mga volleyball fans natin. Isa dyan si Idol Norman, pinapanood talaga itong si Basilio.
Yun. And it is 6 points now for Negros number 4, Fima Casera, stepping up and really valuing the minutes na binibigay dito ni Coach Jesse Baroga.
Kita mo yung atake na yun ni Rojo. Grabe. Just really iwas na iwas sa blockers That making the Montes life really difficult.
Yesha Rojo stepping up para dito sa Quezon. Reminding us of how deep this lineup really is.
Oh, effort here by Quezon.
Oh, Lopez puts that away.
Taking advantage, maximize naman ni Jeda Lopez dahil alam niya wala sa pwesto. The floor defense of Quezon is scrambling. Yan naman, she took, that chance para pumalo at makapuntos.
And Negros stepping up now. It is 8 points para dito kay Moraga at the service line. 8 big points. Helping out Jella Lopez and Caparal. Itong si Moraga. As Negros has a 2-point lead, but they give away that error.
Yes, good read by Ash Lieses.
Back and forth dito sa set number 3. This is quality volleyball, ladies and gentlemen.
True.
And at the service line, it is Camille Tan. Good hit. We go back to Lieses. Oh, good save by Negros. Lieses sets up her sister. And they connect.
Ganda ng pasa at that time,
Yeah.
of course, and setting that one. Good adjustments as well from the two teams. Hindi lang naabot that time ni Casera yung bola.
The Lieses connection. We've seen a lot of that in this tournament. Camille Tan back at the service line for the second straight time. Caparal. And that is good. Good
Yes.
placement. Para kay Caparal. Negros pulling this rope a little tighter now. 1 point advantage. 11 points. Para dito kay Jella Lopez. Desmonte, they go back to Caparal. Rojo. Oh, good dig.
Wow, amazing floor defense.
Basilio. Oh. And they just put that away. Lieses says, ako nang bahala.
Same spot actually na pinalo ni Lieses earlier at doon din nahirapan kanina si Casera. It's kind of difficult to read down the line hits. Medyo alanganin kasi yung palo at I think isa yun sa mga strong traits talaga dito ni Lieses. Kyle Lieses.
Yesha Rojo at the service line. But right through the blockers is Andrea Caparal.
Nagulat na nga lang din si Sam Nolasco paano nakapasok ang bola. But because she was a bit far from the net, allowing the ball of Caparal, to go through.
11 big points for number 2, Andrea Caparal. One of the only players in Negros to reach the 100-point mark already dito sa ating MPVA. And back-to-back points para sa Blue Hawks. And they can feel it. The energy is good for Negros. Caparal at the service line once again. Basilio goes to Lieses. Good defense for Negros. Oh! Medyo nabitin si Nolasco doon.
At mababa yung bola, malayo pa sa net. That's going to be a challenge definitely for Nolasco.
Is Negros up by 3 in our second technical timeout.
Fans, play, game! With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Back to live action here in Manny Pacquiao's MPVA. And for those of you watching from home or wherever you are, you could catch all the games live and free exclusively on pusubi.com. Your game, your community. Join now. That is powered by Smart, the official telco partner of the MPVA. And special thanks to our media partners, Smart Sports and Puso Pilipinas. Kaya maraming salamat po sa lahat ng tumututok dito sa MPVA. Nico Aaron alongside Sheila Salaysay and John Paneri at courtside. And of course, we want to greet a happy birthday to our main man, yung writer natin dito, Sheila, the man behind the pen, si Kuya Kim Canicosa. Happy birthday po sa inyo. And we hope you are watching our MPVA. And thank you very much.
Sobrang sipag niya ni Kuya
Oo.
Kim. Grabe, mapa-volleyball, mapa-basketball. Iba. Kaya naman, happy birthday, Kuya Kim. See you soon.
Happy birthday, Kuya. Sana nag-enjoy ka ngayon. Kung nasaan ka man. Pero dito naman sa Marikina Sports Complex, it is back and forth. Quezon and Negros putting on a show. Malyari now putting herself on the board. Ito na Sheila, the other players gaining confidence. And if you could look at the bench of Negros now, all smiles.
Pero nabawi kasi napalakas yung serve dito ni Katamora.
It is a 2-point ball game. Quezon still with a 2-set advantage. Tutanes goes to Moraga. Oh!
That should be, I think, is now becoming the weakest spot
Yeah.
for Negros. Kasi ilang beses na parang may lumapag na bola doon at hindi yun ginawa ng paraan. Neither of the back row players of Negros.
Samantha Nolasco, 8 big points for Negros. Of course, one of the main key cogs for the defending champs. Showing up again today. And she is also showing up again today. Camille Tan. Napangiti din siya doon.
Grabe, no, kakapasok lang niya. Nakakapuntos na agad, just hitting through the blocker's hands of Moraga.
And now, Quezon reminding us of their resilience. 17 all is our score, able to claw back. Negros now is on edge here in set 3. They've started well, and they've worked hard for every point. But Quezon showing us the heart of a champion, fighting back. Basilio goes to Lieses. And the lead is back with Negros. 18 big points already for the defending champs. Grabe. The fight back of the Tangerines.
Hindi na talaga sila pumipetics dito because they cannot tell anytime na magpabaya sila. Oh, wow! The defense of Negros was caught off guard in that last sequence, and you can see, again, court awareness that time. Ito naman si Ashley Esses.
Kaya naman, napatime out dito si Coach Jessie Baroga. Let's listen in.
Pabalik ko na sa amin. Ha? Kasi nilagay ka dyan para ma-perfect natin yung pase. Okay. Gang, magtulong kayong dalawa, kaya nga kayo nandyan. Tatlo kayong libero sa loob eh. Ha? Pasahan nyo lang.
Tara, magdun pa tayo!
Good time out there para kay Coach Jessie Baroga. Reminding his squad, they're still in this. Kaya pa to, Sheila. It's a 2-point game. And this is a basically must-win for Negros here in set 3. And we've seen them battle through adversity. Makakabalik kaya sila dito? Oh, good point there. Oh, but the linesman calls it a point for the Tangerines.
Yes, actually. No, she had a... Ira Tutanes actually, you know, had a really good plan, pero yung execution was a bit poor.
Oh.
Back-to-back errors on the side now of Negros. I think we're starting to feel the pressure kasi lumalaki na itong kalamangan ng Quezon. At ang bilis nilang bumawi. I'm referring to Quezon. When Negros, you know, kept on getting those points, bumabawi naman agad itong Tangerines.
Showing us what it means to have the heart of a champion, itong Quezon. But Negros showing their might, starting strong in every set. Just looking to be more consistent. They get the point there.
Too much angle in that last hit by Lieses.
May substitutions naman si Coach Jerry dito.
Na platoon substitution. Itong Quezon.
Castillo, Flores, Basarte, and Katarik. All 4 new players checking in. Trying a new combination para dito kay Coach Jerry Yee.
Well, I think he's just, maximizing
Yeah.
everyone on the floor para magkaroon ng quality minutes.
If there's a high note na pinakita din ng Quezon dito, Sheila, it's the depth and how deep their roster is in this tournament.
True.
And for Negros, they've shown a lot of heart from set 1, set 2, and here in set 3. Back and forth sila. Those were close sets. Yun nga lang, it has been the resilience nitong Quezon that has propelled them to a 3-point advantage.
Agree.
Tutanes. Good serve there. Goes to Jella Lopez. And
Game's not yet over.
yeah. Somebody put that on your highlight reel. Look at that vertical.
Saka yung contact niya sa bola, solid.
Ilang kilometers per hour kaya yung tira ni Jella Lopez?
Moraga this time, binabantayan talaga yung net. Safeguarding that against the attackers of Quezon.
And do not sleep on Negros now, Sheila. It is only a 1-point game. Eto na, makakabalik kaya ang Negros dito. Will they show their composure? Tutanes to serve. They go to Flores. Good pick up there. Yeses. They go to Flores again. Good block. Free ball. Oh, but it's been the errors ng Negros.
Sayang yung mga ganong pagkakataon kasi easy ball na supposedly eh. Pero walang nag-usap on the side of Negros. They could have, made it better and converted to a point.
Balik sa dalawa ang lamang ng Quezon. Oh, want to play.
Katari, nakita mo, she was out of position. Did not even approach the ball. She hit that standing. Diba? Pero nakapuntos pa rin. She just hit that towards the backcourt of Negros.
Nakahanap ng bakante doon. Clydel Katarig. And that gives them a 3-point advantage. Make that a 4-point advantage for the defending champs.
It was now totally all hands on deck on the side of Quezon. Everybody's just chipping in points, just embracing their role and doing their part.
Kaya naman napa-timeout ulit si Coach Jessie Baroga. Let's listen in.
Magbibigay ka ng alanganin sa quick? Nandiyan naman si Jella eh. Hindi, nandiyan si Jella. Magdesisyon ka ng tama. Sabi ko naman siya, more combination tayo. Wala akong nakita combination eh. Ang tagas ang ulo nyo, ba't ayaw nyo kasi pagka ganun, nakakalimutan, balik. Ha?
Sense of urgency para kay Coach Jessie Baroga because they know they are a match point away from dropping this one. And the fans in attendance dito sa ating Marikina Sports Complex.
Yeah, that's Densing.
Oo.
Yeah,
Aya
showing a
Densing.
photo of Katarig. Enjoying that. Pero ito, coming from a timeout. Service error committed by Quezon that's set match point saved.
Densing, alam din natin pag nag-suit up yan for Quezon. Another threat for the Tangerines.
That's right.
But she is just enjoying this one today. May tiwala naman siya sa teammates niya. Tutanes. And good point there for Negros. Andrea Caparal gives them that one. Looking to stay alive are the Blue Hawks.
Another match point save there.
Dorog. Goes to Tan. Tutanes. Balik kay Caparal. Good point. They connect once again.
Consecutive points here by Caparal. Ang tapang.
That was a power spike presented by Smart All Power 99. Load now. Andrea Caparal. showcasing her offensive prowess. 100+ points in the tournament. And now, Sheila, ito na pinag-usapan natin, never count out Negros because they have fought back. It is now 24 apiece. Coach Jerry Yee just looking calm, looking relaxed,
Akala mo lang.
nonchalant, but he's already planning schemes. Oh,
Wow!
3 consecutive points for Andrea Caparal.
Yes. Ang tibay ng depensa this time. And of course, you've mentioned the trust of Tutanes kay Caparal. Imagine you have Moraga, Caparal, and Jela Lopez in front. This is the strongest front row for Negros. Kaya naman Tutanes needs to be able to maximize her spikers.
Sila naman ang nasa set point. Desmonte goes to Lopez. Good block by Quezon. Back to Lopez. Katarig. Tutanes. Lopez na naman. Oh, good dig by Dorog.
3 consecutive sets, but still having the same power and energy.
And free ball mula sa Quezon.
Oh, that's a little bit difficult.
Saved by Lopez. Oh, good battle at the net. Back and forth we go. What a rally.
2 teams, floor defense is scrambling.
Lopez. Negros trying to put this one away.
Solo block by Caparal. Good read.
Oh! What a rally that was, Sheila. We are back to 25 apiece. It is Flores saving Quezon on that possession, finding the open spot.
You just comment yung effort, no? Tsaka yung tapang of these 2 teams on the floor right now. Talaga no one wants to throw in the towel dahil kumakapit. Every point matters.
You know what they say in sports, who will let go of the rope and who wants it more? Quezon trying to close it out. Ito namang Negros wanting to survive and force a set number 4. Never count out the Blue Hawks. Tutanes to Caparal.
Smart play by Tutanes. Nakita niya kasi nandun si Katarig Tan. And definitely, ganda ng timing ito. Marunong din magbasa ng net defense. So she just needs, to be more creative with her setups.
Ganda ng set ni Tutanes dun, no, Sheila? Reading that perfectly for Caparal. And now it is Negros at set point. But it's just been those errors.
Palo pa lang, alam mo na malakas eh. Mag-out.
Kaya naman, balik ulit. 26 all for both squads. What a match, Sheila. Tutanes. Oh! Wow.
Grabe yung hampas, no? Hindi mo alam. Well, with that full swing, imagine the power and strength. Just hitting that ball in between the blockers, Katarig and Nolasco in front.
Andrea Caparal showing us why she is in the 100-point club here in the MPVA. Leading them to set point. They go to her again. Good save. Tutanes. Desmonte. They go to Caparal. And net point. Wow! And Negros survives. Just when you thought it was over, the Blue Hawks say, nah, let's go to set number 4.
Wala akong masabi talaga dito sa tapang na pinakita ng Negros. You can see yung frustration kanina ni Coach Jessie Baroca. They're able to respond to that. Kaya naman nakuha nila tong set number 3.
28-26 in set 3. We have set number 4, guys. We are not done. More action sa ating pagbabalik.
Only projects, plans, play,
Game!
with Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable for only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Only projects, plans, play, game. With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable for only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Back to live action here in Manny Pacquiao's MPVA. It is 28-26. What a set number 3. Negros showing us that they have heart as well. Grabe, Sheila. Tignan natin nangyari doon.
Iba yung passion, iba yung sinasabi ko, kanina ko pa ito sinasabi, yung tapang nila. They really kumapit eh. Every point counts kahit nauna. Ito Quezon Tangerines in that 24th score at a set point na nga pero umabot o humabol. Itong Negros with all their efforts when it comes to net defense and floor defense at sa opensa. Caparal just leading their offense towards the end of set number 3 and it really paid off. Plus the connection with Ira Totanes and her leadership. Good decision-making skills. Yun yung kaninang sinabi ni Coach Jessie in the timeout. She has to make better decisions in an instant, lalo na napaka-crucial ng set number 3. At ito nga, the numbers actually don't really have a big difference. But it's just, you know, those crucial 3 points towards the end of set number 3. Doon talaga malaki ang naging effect nun, lalo na sa performance itong Negro. So hindi natin alam ano ba talaga ang meron sa kanila in that set. Kaya naman nakuha nila yung laro na to.
To answer your question, Sheila, you know what they had? Andrea Caparal.
Of course.
17 big points, 16 attacks, and the service ace. Pinapakita niya why she is in that 100-point club.
But definitely, every time na bibigyan siya dito ng bola ni Totanes, she will make sure she will deliver kahit mapakanan o kaliwa pang kamay yung gamitin niya. Kanina, very crucial nga itong mga setups sa kanya, but she remained consistent, she remained focused and composed. Actually, not only Andrea Caparal, but everyone on the floor dahil nakaka-convert sila tuwing mabibigyan sila ng pagkakataon.
And history did repeat itself, Sheila, in that first match. Set number 3 din, doon bumawi ang Negros. Kaya naman nag-set number 4 tayo. But let's see, can they turn the tides and tie this up and take us to a set number 5. Ladies and gentlemen, mga kaliga, quality volleyball ang pinapakita natin dito. Nico Aaron alongside Sheila Salaysay and Jong Panerio at courtside. We are bringing the action still here dito sa Marikina Sports Complex. Back and forth we go. Negros and Quezon.
That was a good opposite setup there for Quezon.
What a match. That set number 3 was fun. And a lot of confidence na. If you're Quezon naman, Sheila, what adjustments would you want to see heading into set number 4?
So they cannot take everything or anything that easy. Kasi kanina, di ba, during the last almost end of that set, nag-platoon substitution itong Quezon Tangerines. They were, I think, feeling a little bit complacent already. Kasi nandun na sila, only need 1 point. But this time, I think that's already their takeaway. Hindi na sila pwedeng pumetiks-petiks dito sa set number 4.
And Andrea Caparal pulling out her Wonder Woman cape dito. What a start and what a game for her. Just been those errors na kailangan i-polish dito ng Negros. 2 points now for Quezon as Inocentes will serve. And Quezon showing that fight in set number 3. They pulled away. They were at set point. Pero ang Negros showing resilience and heart. Putting that one back.
Hindi napapagod itong si Caparal.
It's that youth. Talagang sulit na sulit itong si Andrea Caparal.
It's just, I think it's passion and nabanggit nga kanina dito ni Jong, no? She wants to serve as a good example and definitely yung leadership na pinapakita niya on the floor. Malaking bagay yun for Negros.
At malaking bagay din itong si Yesha Rojo para sa Quezon. Scoring that point, former Uni Red Warrior, now with Benilde. She is at the service line. Tutanes goes to Lopez. Yeses, good dig.
Grabe. Nagawan pa ng paraan ni Caparal yun, no? But it was just, you know, kay Basarte, ang bilis makakita ng butas on the other side of the floor.
Good vacancy there. And now, speaking of the action here in the MPVA, we'd also like to thank, courtesy of Marikina WCC, we would like to thank Mayor Maan Chudoro, Councilor Elvis Chudoro, World City Colleges, the Marikina K9 Search and Rescue, and the Magic 7 Sportswear, and Councilor Elvis Tolentino dito sa Marikina. Maraming salamat po sa inyong patuloy na pagsusuporta at pagtatangkilik dito sa ating Manny Pacquiao's MPVA. And later, speaking of Marikina, the home team, they want to defend against Caloocan. Mamaya po yan sa ating second match. Pero ngayon, it is quality volleyball here between Negros and Quezon. Negros fighting back. At ito nga, Sheila, bago yun, makibalita muna tayo kay Jong Panerio. Hi, Jong.
Well, Nico, I spoke with Quezon's conditioning coach, JP Martires, and about what happened kanina, especially since many thought that they could actually just close the set in straight sets. He admitted even he wasn't sure what went wrong, but pointed out that Basarte needs to step up, and not just a team playmaker, but also as a leader on the court. Well, when asked about his confidence in Basarte, especially that with the backup setters and Basilio sidelined, Coach JP Martires said that it's all about mindset. Quezon needs to respect their opponent, but never fear them. Well, it is a reminder that leadership and composure will be just as important as skills in the next sets. Back to you, Nico.
Jong, yeah. You know, that's always been the mindset of Quezon, not only against Negros, but in every opponent. No? They respect all, but they fear nobody. And that's what you have to appreciate about itong Quezon Tangerines. And yun nga, nabanggit nga niya, Basarte also, one of the key players para dito sa Quezon. It's her resilience and her leadership that they'll need if they want to bounce back dito sa set number 4.
Ganun din ka-importante yung role ng setter. Like not only of course for Basarte but Tutanes as well. You know, these two setters are also the team captains of their own squads. Pero dito kay Basarte, makikita mo talaga from that last set, nakita natin how challenge talaga itong Quezon Tangerines dito sa Negros. Kaya naman malaki talaga din yung tiwala nila. And I think it's just how they trust Basarte that she can definitely come up with her own tricks and be more creative para magamit or ma-utilize na yung kanyang mga spikers.
And creativity was shown there. That was a power spike presented by Smart Power. All 99 load now. The other half of the Lieses twins, Shana Lieses. Siya naman ang papakita para sa Quezon. And they lead us to our first technical timeout. But let's take a look at that recent point by Samantha Nolasco. 8-6 is our score.
Projects, plans, play, game! With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy! Simply reliable for only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now!
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Nagbabalik ng aksyon dito sa Manny Pacquiao's MPVA. The Negros Blue Hawks just enjoying the environment. Siyempre, kasama din natin ang mga kaliga dito sa venue inside the beautiful and vibrant Marikina Sports Complex, the shoe capital of the Philippines. We bring you more action dito sa round 2 ng MPVA. Nico Aaron alongside Sheila Salaysay and Jong Panerio at the sidelines. And Sheila, back and forth tayo dito sa set number 4.
Kaya naman na talagang exciting itong ating match, lalo na for our Negros. I mean, nararamdaman mo yung vibe nila, yung aura nila coming into this game. And we saw that early pa lang as we begin, you know, the beginning of this game pa lang na maganda yung pinapakita nila. And they don't want the same ending na nangyari sa unang encounter nila with Quezon.
What a match! And if you're just joining us mga kaliga, as Quezon was about to take that set number 3, sumagot naman agad itong Negros, showing us their resilience. Kaya naman dito sa set number 4. And it is still a close one. And that woman on your screens, Andrea Caparal, has been one of the stellar performance for Negros. And it has been Basarte. Key setters naman for Quezon, looking to lead her squad to another victory as she is at the service line. Tanes goes to Caparal.
Grabe no, sa likod na siya pumalo. It's a back row attack, but still, yung energy niya at saka yung lakas nandun pa din.
From all angles, no, Sheila?
Correct.
That Totanes to Caparal connection has been clicking here inside Marikina. As it is Totanes at the service line. What a serve. Good block there. Block point naman para dito kay Lieses.
Ang bilis na nagiging transition natin dito from Negros to Quezon. And this girl already has 14 points.
Wow, the Lieses twins showing up again.
Good coverage for Quezon. Excellent net defense naman para sa Negros.
Oh, an excellent hit by Basarte, showing us, by Inocentes rather, showing us how much of a threat she is. That good setup by Basarte to Inocente, and they connect on that one.
Medyo naging tahimik nga itong si Inocentes. And I think this is just the set na ibinalik siya at nakapunto siya ulit. Somebody touched the net.
Kaya naman, balik ang puntos dito sa Negros. And they're still in this one, only a 1-point game. As we have Jahil Moraga for Negros with 7 points for the Blue Hawks. Stepping up para dito sa Negros. Good pickup by Tutanes. Caparal, right off the blockers.
Yes, grabe nakita ko siya kanina. After that second hit at na-block siya, nang hingi siya ulit ng bola, sabi niya, akin na. And this time, she made sure na talagang hindi na nga makaka-pick up itong Quezon.
21 big points for Andrea Caparal.
Well, in their last game against Quezon in the first round, she did 19.
And another point. Balik na naman ang lead dito sa Blue Hawks. They want to force a set number 5.
Magdi lang anghel ka dyan, Nico. But that's possible with this grabing pinapakitang performance nitong dalawang teams na to.
Ayun na nga. 2-point advantage for Negros. And she is back at the service line. Oh, service ace for Fima Joy Casera. Bright spot for Negros.
You know, she's just a silent killer. You know? At ang gusto ko dito kay Casera, ang ganda niya dumipensa. Kaya niyang basahin yung atake ng spiker niya. And laging solid eh. Hindi nahihirapan yung setter, si Tutanes, makaka-create ng plays kapag si Casera yung dumedepensa kasi nakababasa niya at maganda yung bigay sa kanya. One of the key factors that Negros getting those points sa umpisa ng first and second set, I believe, is because yung magandang depensa ni Casera.
Fima Joy Casera stepping up for Negros. As we saw Pua there for Quezon. And she is enjoying the action as well. Dito sa ating MPVA. And yun nga, nabanggit nga natin, Sheila, Fima Joy Casera already with 8 points and that beautiful service ace recently. And we talked about that also. Yan ang mga kailangan ng Negros, Sheila, nabanggit nga natin. If they can score off those service aces, much better for them.
That's right. At everyone on the floor now for Negros already has numbers under their name. Diba? May mga puntos na sila. And ito nga si Caparal ang nangunguna. But on the other side, Kyle Yeses, one of the twins, also leading the attack for Quezon. And that time may gigil na yung nakita mo from her reaction after hitting the ball.
Good answer there for Lieses. But it is a 3-point advantage for Negros. Good block para sa Quezon. Oh, good point. Jella Lopez this time reminding us she is also a threat. And she leads us to our second technical timeout. It is Negros 16-12.
Plans, play, game! With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
You could catch all the games live and free exclusively on pusup.com. Your game, your community. Join now. That is powered by Smart, the official telco partner of the MPVA. And special thanks to our media partners, Smart Sports and Puso Pilipinas. Thank you very much sa lahat ng patuloy na tumututok at sumusuporta dito. Live at the venue with Angelis Cosme, also for Negros, and everyone watching here inside the Marikina Sports Center for our round 2 action. Nico Aaron alongside Sheila Salaysay and Jong Panerio at courtside. And we are enjoying this match here dahil back and forth po tayo. It is the young and hungry Negros Blue Hawks pushing the defending champs here in this match.
At nagparamdam ulit si Santo Lasco in that last setup.
Medyo nanahimik siya kanina, Sheila, but now she wants to find her rhythm once again. Samantha Nolasco scoring that point for Quezon.
You know what? Another thing I like about Negros and Quezon is that, you know, when somebody cannot get their rhythm sa umpisa, meron teammate na tutulong eh. At sila yung mag-lead when it comes to the scoring, when it comes to the offense. Kumbaga, laging may sasalo.
Yes.
Diba? Kung may isa sa kanila, hindi maganda yung pinapakita. Definitely may isa eh. May isa na papalit para yun naman ang gumawa para sa team.
And that's what you would want for any team also at that. The others to step up and help out manage the load. Tutanes goes back to Andrea Caparal. Still very strong on that attack. Kaya naman free ball. Binigay ng Quezon. Oh, Lopez scoring on that one.
Ang ganda ng timing doon ni Lopez. And I think it's just too strong for Qatarig to handle.
15 points now for Jella Lopez.
Hindi ka na magtataka bakit ganun kalaki na yung puntos niya. I believe she's the second highest scorer for Negros, si Lopez.
And another scorer is Lieses for Quezon.
Na kanina pa rin gumagawa para sa team na to. I think putting or bringing in with her a lot of energy, a lot of passion and inspiration in this game.
14 points now for number 11, Shekinah Lieses. The sisters came to play para dito sa Quezon.
Too much angle and that lance attack from Caparal.
Back-to-back points na. Ito na. Ang Tangerines naman. Kaya naman, napa-timeout dito si Coach Jessie Baroga. Makinig tayo.
Pagpasok ni Adi, ready ka ha? Huwag mo na masyado bigyan ng mahaba. Bigyan mo, papasukin mo rito, Adi, punta ka rito, tapos balik ka 11. Pwede yun, ha? Punta ka rito, tapos balik ka 11, ha? Sino nasa harap? Ikaw, Sam, kunin mo lang. Pag nakita mo, Sam, huwag kang dumikit sa net. Pag nakita mo na maganda, pasok, kunin mo. Power tip mo lang, mabilis. Go! Go!
Technical reminders from Coach Jessie Baraga off that timeout. And you could sense the demeanor, very calm, very composed. And he wants his girls to fight and continue to fight as they are up by 1 point.
At saka strategy yung tinuro niya during that timeout. Adjustments on what to do when the set is too near to the net. How are they able to maximize yung opensa na yon against the blockers of Quezon.
And now, good point there for Negros coming off the timeout. 2-point advantage. And it is Alex Malyari now at the service line. Ang laki din ng tiwala na binibigay ni Coach Jessie Baroga dito.
Wow, that area was left open by Ira Tutanes.
And that was a power spike presented by Smart Power. All 99 load now. Samantha Nolasco. You do not want to do that against her and give her a vacant spot because she will make you pay. Nakita natin dun. But it is Negros still up by a point. But the defending champs tying it up. We are now at 18 apiece.
Sayang mga ganong pagkakataon. Somebody touch the net for Negros.
11 points para dito kay Samantha Nolasco. Back-to-back trips at the service line. The SS, good pick up there by Negros. Katarig. Ooh, that is too strong. Point will go to Quezon.
Yes, too much angle. That time si Quesera.
Samantha Nolasco, 11 big points for her steady performance.
Grabe, ilan na ang double-digit scorers on the side of Quezon. Yeses, double-digit na. Nolasco, also 11 points.
And we saw that stat a while ago, Sheila, no? Ang lapit na sa close to 50% para dun sa Lieses Twins, Nolasco, and the double-digit outings for all of them.
Excellent read by Lopez.
Oh, but better one there.
Ash Lieses really just making a way on how to deliver and make adjustment doon sa dikit na setup sa kanya.
And if you're Negros naman, Sheila, ano yung gusto mo makita na improvements nila dito if they want to fight back here in set 4?
Yeah, they just need to be to lessen their errors lalo na this part of the set. And nagawa naman nila yun eh. Anticipation on the kind of attacks as well, and definitely wag magpapabaya when it comes to defense.
And the good point there. Hindi nagpabaya doon. Samantha Catamora keeping Negros alive in this one. And she will look to give them momentum with 15 points now. Sam Catamora.
Meron ka pang Inocentes.
It is number 15 for Quezon. Inocentes. Fiona May Inocentes at the front line. You are guaranteed a point. Oh, Moraga.
With a stare down after that power tip.
Ang ganda ng setup ni Totanes to
Just,
Moraga.
yeah, following the instructions of Coach Jesse. Diba? Kapag dikit sa net, ihulog mo.
You know, those players take note. Way to listen to your coach. Good serve by Totanes. Lopez. Oh! Napalakas doon si Inocentes. Kaya naman.
Yeah, there was an attempt for Inocentes na mahawakan ni Lopez yung bola doon sa joust na yon. Pero matalino itong si Lopez eh. Bumitaw. And Inocentes was, you know, complaining there. Meron touch. And the officials gave that ball to Negros.
21 all here. Kapit pa kayo mga kaliga. What a match we have. Tanes. Oh.
Clearly a violation there. Too aggressive at the net.
And scoring off that point, itong Quezon. Really being pushed by Negros.
Minsan kapag kapag nandun na talaga yung adrenaline mo, syempre that Negros is getting their rhythm already at this part of the set. Yung mga ganong careless mistakes, dapat you still have to be more cautious. Bumawi naman agad si Jella Lopez.
Kanina, Andrea Caparal. Ngayon naman, Sheila, it is Jella Lopez. Wow.
But you have them both at the front row for Negros.
Scary hours, Caparal and Lopez at the front row. Totanes has herself a lot of options. 22 all, what a match. Oh, good placing, Clydel Catarig.
Ang laki ng space na naiwan for Casera to cover. And Catarig really recognizing that spot. Tamo, that was a tough angle.
Kita agad ni Catarig yung bakante doon. Kaya naman, 2 puntos na lang para dito sa Quezon before they take this match. As it is Francis May Flores at the service line. Can Quezon close this one out? Makakabawi kaya ang Negros? Caparal, strong hit. Good save. Caparal again. And off the hands of the blockers, Andrea Caparal still showing up for the Blue Hawks.
Yeah, there is a touch according to our officials.
Galing ni Caparal, no, Sheila? Kahit off the fingertips, she knows makaka-score siya doon.
Again, it's an intentional attack for Caparal.
23 all. Back and forth we go here. Negros and Quezon. Oh, Samantha Nolasco. Quick answer.
The ate just really telling Zamia, kailangan mong bumawi dito. Hindi na pwede. And she did.
Allow me to reintroduce myself, Samantha Nolasco. And let's listen into this timeout for Coach Jesse Baroga.
Huwag kang dumikit sa net, okay? Pumunta ka, magandang diko, explosive. Bigay mo kay Adi. Adi, kunin mo. Coverage tayo. Three spikers yan, yes. Pagka nakita mo ipon doon, merong Jella. Di ba? Alam mo kung saan mo dadalhin. Ha? Doon, down the line mo. Basta mo
Tapang lang. Solid reminders by Coach Jesse Baroga. And I like what he looked at Ira there. Sabi niya, meron kang Jella Lopez, meron kang Andrea Caparal, reminding her of the options at that front row.
Ito yung pinakamalakas na ikot nitong Negros.
Yes. Can they save themselves in this set as Quezon is at match point? Oh!
Violation. Called against Quezon.
And Sheila, we are back in familiar territory. Ito na naman, 24 apiece.
Kakapasok lang ni Basilio, labas agad with that error because this is a very crucial part of the game.
One thing with Coach Jerry Gee, in those close moments, no, he wants close to flawless. Kaya
Assurance
naman,
diba?
Wow. Never count out the Blue Hawks.
Oh, that's a sharp serve.
Oh, good block.
Excellent net defense as well, yes.
Oh, oh, wait.
Smart move from Kyle Yeses.
That looked like a point for Negros, Sheila, pero
Yeah,
Yeses.
somebody touched the ball. And you can see, well, that's a kind of difficult setup. And she just hit it para matamaan yung kamay ng blockers nitong Negros.
Tutanes getting that through the blockers. Oh, that's close. Oh, lucky break for Negros.
Prior to that, nakita mo, it was
Oh.
Nolasco and Tutanes jousting
Uh-huh.
at the net. And Tutanes winning that over Nolasco.
You gotta admire the heart of Ira Tutanes. It has been the Ates stepping up for their teams. Nolasco and Tutanes. 25 all.
Saved by the whistle yon, I can say.
And Andrea Caparal at the service line. This woman has worn the cape for Negros. Good serve. No, Samantha Nolasco. The ate showing you how business is done.
Lack of anticipation on the side of Quezon. Nakita na nila that should be, yun yung binabantayan nila because it's only Sam Nolasco with the highest attack percentage. Pero hindi nila na-anticipate yun. I mean, they were probably anticipating a different kind of attack coming from Quezon.
And now it is Samantha Nolasco at the service line. Match point itong Quezon. Good save for Negros. Tutanes. Bigo to Casera. What an answer!
You know, that last sequence, it's all Casera. I told you, di ba, ang galing niyang bumasa ng bola, ang galing niyang dumipensa. Pero hindi lang depensa meron siya, meron din siyang opensa.
Ladies and gentlemen, tandaan niyo yung pangalan, Fima Joy Casera, stepping up for the Blue Hawks.
The silent killer for Coach Jesse.
The smooth criminal. Wow, 26 apiece, Sheila. Deja vu from set number 3. Oh, rare error there. You do not want that now in this point of the match.
Gandang basa din ni Dorog dun sa service na yon. And we have the fans of Quezon just cheering for them.
Yep. Basarte now. Good serve by the captain. We go back to Casera. Oh, good save by Quezon.
Solo block, may Moraga.
Tutanes to Casera. Napalakas siya doon.
There was no touch according to our officials.
Wait. And Coach Jesse here, he thinks otherwise, Sheila.
Coach Jesse not yet done complaining, but our official...
Meron pa siyang kinokontest niya to Sheila.
Yes.
That was a crucial point eh. To him, it looked like a touch, if I'm not mistaken. So they're talking things over.
No, our official says otherwise. Game is over.
Oh.
Quezon, winning this match. Totally intense. Last sequence.
Grabe yun, Sheila. And Coach Jesse conceding that one. Yun nga. The officials stay straight. That is their call. 28-26. What a match, Sheila.
Yes, you have to commend the effort displayed of the girls here, coming from the two teams, Quezon and Negros, pouring their heart out, talagang performing at their best. In the last two sets, I think, displaying more than 100% just to get a win, Nico.
And there you have it, 25-22, 25-20, 28-26, 28-26. Set number 4, Quezon takes this match. More highlights in post-game sa ating pagbabalik.
Play game with Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable for only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Unli projects, plans, play, game! With Smart Unli 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable for only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Unli projects, plans, play, game! With Smart Unli 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable for only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Unli projects, plans, play, game! With Smart Unli 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable for only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Unli projects, plans, play, game! With Smart Unli 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable for only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Unli projects, plans, play, game! With Smart Unli 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable for only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Unli projects, plans, play, game! With Smart Unli 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable for only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Unli projects, plans, play, game! With Smart Unli 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable for only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Unli projects, plans, play, game! With Smart Unli 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable for only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Nagbabalik ng aksyon dito sa Manny Pacquiao's MPVA 25-22, 25-20, 26, 28, 28, and 26. Yan po ang naging talaan natin dito. It is the defending champs, Quezon, taking this one in 4 sets. But what a match we had there. Back and forth ang naging talaan natin dito. And Sheila, sino nga ang napili mong queen of the court natin?
Well, there's definitely everyone on the court. Talagang sabi ko, displayed what they can do for their team. But, you know, this girl really stood out from the beginning and has been really one of the key players of Quezon for this tournament. Walang iba kundi ang isang twin na Lieses, Shekinah Lieses with 14 points. Bakit siya? You know, she has been consistent definitely all throughout this game, leading the pack. Nandun din yung kanyang tapang and leadership on the floor. At syempre, katulong or kasama niyan dyan ang kanyang twin sister, si Ash Lieses. You know, kambal nga sa totoong buhay, kambal din pagdating sa puntos, having this double digit points they earn from their hard work and diligence on the floor for Quezon Tangerines.
It has been the sisters showing up today for the defending champs. They got each other's backs. The Lieses twins stepping up para dito sa Quezon Tangerines. Kaya naman, 4 sets ang panalo dito. But first, let's check out your Smart's Powered Up Plays brought to you by Smart Only 5G. Only 85 pesos for 3 days. Download the Smart app and load now. And you have to appreciate, Sheila, yung heart na pinakita dito ng Negros.
Definitely set number 1 pa lang, it was a good start for them. They've been getting their aces, getting points from the offense. Ang ganda ng basa pagdating sa floor at saka sa net defense. Lahat on the first part of that set talagang went on their favor. Kumbaga nakikita talaga natin yung ini-exert nilang effort. Ang ganda ng nagiging depensa. Pero, you know, towards the end, medyo bumitaw sila at nakahabol dito yung Quezon going to the second set. It was Quezon, you know, being able to have that momentum on their end, showing better display of performance sa simula. Pero hindi naman nagpapahuli o nagpahuli dito yung Negros kasi ang naging bigayan natin ng points dito back and forth. It was definitely a total display of power and smart moves para sa ating dalawang koponan, but still that went in favor of Quezon. Ito na yung sinasabi mong deja vu, Nico, dahil third set, well, it was an extended set. Nakita natin, nakauna na yung Quezon sa 24th point. Pero, you know, doon talaga nag-respond ng maigi itong Negros coming from the timeout of Coach Jesse. Diba sabi niya, a reminder na kailangan nyo mas maging matapang. Kailangan humabol tayo, maging solid. Kumbaga, commit yourself, you know, to your offense and defense. Their mindset, of course, court awareness was also present. Kaya naman umabot tayo ng 28-26. Pero pagdating ng set number 4, when all we know na kaya ng makabawi, makapanalo ulit itong Negros. And it's Quezon showing who's more dominant, who's more experienced. Well, we all know definitely yung leadership ni Tutanes plus Caparal leading the pack when it comes to scoring. Ang laking bagay para sa Negros. But on the side of Quezon, everybody contributing. The Lieses sisters, double digit already. Nolasco, double digit already. So everyone on the roster for Coach Jerry today, I believe nakapuntos, walang hindi nakakontribute for that win. So it's totally a team effort para dito sa Quezon. Gayon din naman yung pinakita ng Negros.
Yun nga, Sheila, all-around performance for the defending champs. At para naman sa Negros, all heart they showed in this one. At tingnan natin dito yung stats, Sheila, sa ating match.
Well, if you can see the attacks, there's somewhat of a big difference, 69-56 blocks. Talagang Negros pa nakita mo dahil ang ganda nga nung kanilang mga depensa, floor defense and net defense as well. Lamang na lamang sila pagdating dyan against to 3 only of Quezon. Ganon din sa aces, 6 by Negros and only 1 dito ang nagawa ng Quezon. But ito rin yung malaking factor, the errors given up by Negros totally, you know, made a big difference para naman makuha ng Quezon itong panalo na to.
Yeah. And tingnan natin, Sheila, yung Negros, yung fight nila in all those sets, no? They cannot, you have to tip your hat to them, no? Don't look down on this game because they were all close. But it has been the Quezon Tangerines showing their might. Kaya naman, mga kaliga, kapit lang kayo because up next, it is the Marikina Lady Shoe Masters looking to defend home court against the Caloocan AM Spikers sa ating pagbabalik dito sa Manny Pacquiao's MPVA.